Hey bakers, so I was once asked, can you teach us how to make roses and flowers out of frosting? I can, but I have to tell you, practice makes perfect. So I'm gonna go over the basics with you. All right, so first off, you need these little parchment paper squares, and then you need something that looks like this. It doesn't have to be a fancy metal one. They sell them in plastic, anything. You just need a flat surface with the stick so that way you can hold and twist and hold and twist. All right, so what you're gonna do first, stick a little frosting on this, okay? And then you're gonna stick your paper on. You want it not to be able to move. This is going to help you build your flower. Now, before I get to teaching you how to do the flower, I want you to remember one thing. Just as it is in nature, no two roses look alike, and that is perfectly fine. Every rose is unique and special in its own right. All right, so I'm left-handed, so you'll see it in my left hand, or since it's opposite, it's technically my right hand. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, so then what you're gonna do is you need to build a pile of frosting in the center. Some people like to swirl it up. I just like to build, and then I go around. What this is gonna do, this is gonna be our core and where we build from. Okay, we're using this kind of tip. The big part, see how there's a big opening? With the big opening facing down. All right, with the big part pointing down, we're just gonna start building our petals. So we're just gonna do a swooping motion. And we're gonna start at the top, building them close together. So we're building the center of that rose. Now you can only turn so much before you have to turn it back to go back to the beginning. And we're just gonna start building the center of that rose. And why do we keep rotating? Is so that way we can not put the same petal in the same spot over and over again. All right, now I'm also using a smaller tip. I am gonna be going to a bigger tip to make bigger roses. And then as we start to go, we have to start leaning our petals out. This is gonna help build that rose up. Okay, and more. And just keep filling in until you've filled that cone of frosting. Now, if you've built a big tall cone of frosting, you need to keep filling the edges until you no longer can see that frosting. And then you just slide the paper off. I put mine on a board and refrigerate mine to remove. Some people are comfortable with just using frosting scissors, picking up and moving. I am not. I know who I am. I know what kind of baker I am. I'm a klutz. I'm gonna drop mine. So I like to make mine big and frozen so that way they're easily moved. I'm gonna show you one more with a bigger tip, and then I am going to put this on fast motion and show you how I make all my roses and how they all turn out very different because, again, no two roses are alike. And I'll show you even how to make buds and everything. Just around and around and around. I'm trying to get it close to you guys, but all right, let me finish this one off and look how pretty. All right, I'm gonna do a ton of them on super fast motion and I'll let you guys see what it looks like when they're all done.
Take it, if she gives you her heart, don't you break it. Let your arms be a place she feels safe in. She's the best thing that you'll ever have. She'll love you if you love her on days when it feels like the whole